Donald and Duck arriving to US stores, Railway Series merch, the barrel delivery set appearing in Walmart's website, and what the? A Thomas Rubik's Cube? What's going on? Hey everybody, it's me, Junior, and welcome to Junior's Trains, and today we're going to be discussing everything that happened last week surrounding news and things about Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, before we start, I do want to say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to guarantee you really good content that isn't like this piece of shit right here. By the way, make sure to subscribe that button so we can pass them in subscribers. With that being said, let's get into this video. Let's start with this. Donald and Duck have been spotted in US stores. You can now walk into a Marshall's and expect to find Duck. If you don't see him, somebody probably took him. But according to some people, they have spotted him in Marshall's. So if you get lucky and you find him there, congratulations. Meanwhile, Donald, he was spotted at a Target last week on a Wednesday, I think. I don't remember. But I tried to find him in the Target, and unfortunately, it seemed that someone took him. So yeah, it seems I'll have to wait a little bit until they restock, or like I go to another Target. But hopefully I find him in the near future. But yeah, you can find Donald at Target, and Duck, you can find him on the Marshalls. Into the next topic, not too long ago, Walmart put up the listing for the barrel delivery set. Now, this doesn't mean that they don't have them. This means that they're getting ready to stock the item. But what's interesting to me is that if you scroll down on the website, you can see these new images, which is just advertising the toy, kids playing with it. But the interesting part is that Thomas got a new face. It seems that it's not getting this face anymore, but instead it's getting a happy expression. The reason of this is pretty obvious. They have that moments pack available, and it seems that they just needed these to be different, so a simple face swap was enough to call it a day. And I think it's fine. It's a good face. It's a happy expression face, at least, and I'm happy that we get one instead of having one that looks to the right or one that looks to the left. Now let's enter Railway Series territory. We get more merch about the Railway Series. These shirts look amazing, and it seems that this team know what they're doing. They know the target demographic for these things. These things look amazing. You have this shirt that says Railway Series with an illustration on the back. There's another one which you can see it's an Edward illustration. I can't tell what it says, but it says something. And then you have this one that says Volume 3, and it's her top on hat. Now that's sick. And on the front it has Railway Series Thomas the Tank Engine. Now isn't that cool? We have another one. This is a water bottle with more illustrations, which again, amazing. And then we have a bag, which it's alright for what I can see. It looks amazing. And now for the weirdest things out of this is a Thomas seat. Oh yeah, so we can sit on Thomas's face. And also a Percy one. Yeah, Percy gets that treatment. Not trying to be weird or anything. I'm just saying it that way because it's crazy that they made this still. Probably out of these, I'm gonna get the shirt and the water cup. But for me, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's move on to the next merchandise piece. And probably my favorite one of them all. It's the Thomas Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube, what can I say? Yeah, for what it seems, this is just a simple Thomas Rubik's Cube. I'm probably not gonna get this one because I don't like Rubik's Cubes. Never saw one before, but yeah, if you like Rubik's Cube, this is your chance. Into the next topic, an HD image of James was found on Amazon Germany, and as you can see, there he is with his red splendid coat of paint, and he looks amazing. He looks splendid. Now, believe me, I've seen some people criticize this engine along with Gordon, especially a video about a 23-year-old that can't accept the fact that this is a toy made for kids. But in my honest opinion, it's fine. It's not ugly. It's not perfect. I just think it's fine for what it is. Again, these are not a lazy cash grab, but there are actually some effort into these engines. Yet again, that was just my opinion. If you want to share your opinion, you're free to criticize down in the comments. Alright, final topic. The Thomas All Engines Go Dollar General line is still going, and it seems that they have new additions on their catalog. They have a Construction Thomas, a Muddy Percy, a what it seems to be a Speedy Diesel, a Rainbow Kana, and finally Splashing Water Neon. And I think with that, we're done with the news on Thomas. So yeah, that was pretty much the news from last week. I do want to apologize for the delay on this video. I couldn't get this video out in time. I was busy doing something else. But yet again, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. All aboard, and see you guys later.